Hello friends, my name is Srinivas Advocate. Now I am going to present my topic. Today's my topic is the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. Irretrievable breakdown of marriage is a ground of divorce. There are several grounds on which the divorce petition will be filed by the petitioners or the councils. One of the latest ground which has been uh, given by the Honorable High Court of Delhi, the full bench judgment where Ramkali versus Gopal Das. In this judgment, the new ground which was being taken was irretrievable breakdown of marriage. Irretrievable breakdown of marriage is now considered in the laws of number of countries a ground of dissolving the marriage by granting a decree of divorce. The Delhi High Court, in a full bench judgment, the modern trend not to insist on the maintenance of a union which has utterly break down and observed. It would not be a practical and realistic approach. Indeed, it would be unreasonable and inhuman to compel the parties to keep up the facade of the marriage, even though the rift between them is complete and there are no prospect of their ever living together as husband and wife. This is the judgment of Honorable High Court, full bench judgment of Delhi High Court. It's a new concept of divorce because the latest nowadays the family way of living of public and the generational changes in the society, the marriage has irrevocably break down and that the parties had been living apart for a period not less than 5 years or 10 years immediately preceding the presentation of the petition. The essence of the proposal is that the Hindu marriage should be allowed to be dissolved if the husband and wife have lived apart for a period of saying 5 to 10 years and the marriage is irretrievable broken due to incompatibility, clash of personality or similar other reasons, as is permissible under many systems of law of advanced countries. This is one of the ground nowadays which was been considered by the High Court also and the court also. A petition for divorce on the ground of irretrievable breakdown of marriage as visualized by us would not make it necessary for the court to go into the question as to which party was at fault before granting a decree of divorce. Husband and wife have reached such a breaking point that there is no possibility of reconciliation. This is the latest point on which divorce has been filed by the parties because sometimes it so happens that both the parties will be earning on their own capacity. They will be living in a family and they have due to some reason separately living from each other for several years and now they think that there is no possibility of conciliation between the parties. They can file petition under this particular ground. The theory of divorce on the basis of what may be broadly described as frustration of the marital relationship by superintending circumstances of a specific nature. These are the grounds on which the marriage may be dissolved by the court. The marriage has all the external appearance of the marriage, but none of the reality. As if often put pithily, the marriage is merely a shell out of which the substance is gone. In such circumstances, it is stated there is hardly any utility in maintaining the marriage as a facade. When the emotional and other bonds, which are of the essence of marriage, have disappeared, after the marriage has ceased to exist in substance and in reality, there is no reason for denying divorce. The parties alone can decide whether their mutual relation provides the fulfillment which they seek. Divorce should be seen as a solution and an escape route out of a difficult situation. Such divorce is with the strong wrongs of the past, but is concerned with bringing the parties and the children to terms with the new situation and developments by working out the most satisfaction basis upon which they may regulate their relation in changed circumstances. So, there are several grounds on which divorce will be filed between the parties. Mutual consent divorce or diverse on several. Desertion is one of the ground, mental disorders, and there are several grounds on which diverse petition will be filed before the family court. This is one of the latest or considered point by the courts, which can be filed irretrievable breakdown of marriage as a ground of divorce. This is the ground of diversion or dissolution of marriage. The court can allow such petition, and the parties may approach the court for such ground. Even if they are living separately for several years, like 5 to 10 years, they don't want to continue the marital relation between the parties, they can approach the court and they can file a divorce petition basing on this ground, and court can entertain such petition, and the relief will be sought by the parties. And this is what the Hindu Marriage Act has to consider, or it is considering. And the fundamental question not discussed in past reports and the reports of law commissions are considering these aspects and the new aspects on which the divorce and the other aspect has to be considered. And today's my topic is with regard to ground of divorce. Thank you very much, friends. Today's topic is with regard to divorce and one of the ground for which the parties can opt for divorce. My name is Srinivas Advocate. Please share my video if you like it, and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.